My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, Onado. This now a humble servant, retired Captain Milton. As at today, Sunday, the second day of March 2025. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, so I know say just almost closely more than a month now, we I know they talk to una most especially una my fellow Sierra Leoneans, the grassroots supporters of the mighty All People's Congress APC party, and also the suffering masses who they find it difficult for even forget their daily living, or even for provides them picking they wouldn't get the requisite requirements for continue their education in the university. So now una are they still continue for talk to. I know say una actually feel me absent on the media. And some of una know the reasons why make una know the me on social media. I be actually be one for wait until after me picking in 40 days ceremony. We go for comments by the grace of God on the 12th of March 2025. At the same venue, back of phase 2, back of phase 2, Teko Barracks, for go towards veterinary. But notwithstanding, and I know with regards to the pain what they feel with regards to my loving daughter, when our late Lieutenant Fatmata Kate Bengura, we passed away on the 1st of February 2025, and also on the 14th of February 2025, and baby we left himself get for pass away in Connaught Hospital on that same day way I just mentioned. I will pray that may their soul continue, or their remains continue for rest and perfect peace till we meet again. Then once more again, I also take this opportunity for still extends me thanks and appreciation for even the one day we they still continue for join me for moon my daughter. We like my brother, Chiabo, Fleno, just to name few. And others, one they still continue for join me for moon my lovely daughter. Yes, it's actually painful. It's heart-rending for somebody where he believes say now you pillar now. I go say God just can't take us so like that. But however, as time goes on, by the grace of God, una go know details with regards to the death of my lovely daughter, late Lieutenant Fatmata Kate Bengure. May his soul continue for rest and perfect peace. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, I decided for come again this Sunday morning on the second day of March 2025. I feel church and compelled the way a manner, how they will selfish politicians, wickeds, greed, rogues, nincompoops, how then they still they continue for make the people na saloon, most especially the one that will find it difficult for get 1 meal per day, for even the means of transportation from one point to another, whether they find it so difficult. Where they up to this time, up to this reason, they're not even try for show emotion for say, you know what, Lord, we stand for we people. So basically this morning, My topic this morning, we are the discuss this morning. Now, former President ERNEST by KOROMA and Dr. SAMURA MATHEW Wilson KAMARA, who is coward. Then also a message of hope to all People's Congress, APC party, grassroots supporters, and the suffering masses. So my fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, now then two topics there. So briefly, we are the Just Church on this morning. For make I go just clear the air, because we don't see at times too much of secrecy, they cause more destructions, especially if one of the grassroots and the suffering masses of Mama Saloon. We don't need again at times for hide the truth toner and always to what in me stand for. Not so for me own selfishness. Absolutely no. Now make a lot of people when they say, Captain Milton get minds. You in Pekin, in the army with short position, but still they talk. Where this man now we know see, not to for your own family, it do this thing, but now for the people of Sierra Leone at large. And yes, indeed. Yeah, indeed. I agree with you that. I agree with you now. And my fellow Sierra Leoneans, not to just of the recent of 2018, where me don't sacrifice for that country day. And at the through this talent toner, whosoever wants and are ready for any podium, a sacrifice for the senseless 11 years war. The role we play, I swear my God, it passed to our current president, when I'm at you. I will challenge that. Because me get a reference point. Who's are elite troops. And the sacrifice we are doing for go pull the rebels in a bush. But that's make a life for another day. But I just dey tell you for say the sacrifice we are doing in that country for make peace go dey. Me and una mother you, una the OA, na the caretaker presently in the Republic of Sierra Leone. Me and into we not talk for the sacrifice we do for Bomasaloon with regards to the 11 year senseless war. I make abundantly clear with authority to say, Madam, you will not be fight with the senseless 11 years war. No. You not play any pivotal role for make peace go in another country. I will say this with authority. But that will be another day. Let just come on to voting. We I want for clear to una for make una go understand and clear. This thing not gonna be secrecy anymore. Right? Because to votings me don't they gather so far. We actually prompt me. I say, you know what? I not go wait. Because I feel pain. I not go say I go wait until after me picking in 40 days before I clear such kind of things that the media, for most especially for una the grassroots and the suffering masses and the woman them. Where I believe say now they're more responsible for take care of the homes them now we country as far as what in me know from far back from since from the 70s to date. So now una they can't make they can't open because this is no more a secret anymore. Where I tell una say former President ERNEST by KOROMA with Dr. SAMURA KAMARA, una the cowards. And me, and they make it una clear. Say former President ERNEST by KOROMA, now in the coward, now in selfish, now in wicked than compared to Dr. SAMURA KAMARA. How? Let me just give you a brief background. At the start with 2018 elections, of which una self una be very Usman Fode Ansane. We did at that time, Naina be the Secretary General for the People's Congress Party for that very election day. Una even make so una clear say 2018 election, Dr. SAMURA APC be winner with Dr. SAMURA KAMARA. Right? Una don't get that clear. And that's just the hard fact, right? Just the hard fact with that. But what thing can happen, my fellow Sierra Leoneans? Right? According to former President ERNEST by KOROMA, you understand? Where that one is no secret about that. We make it clear now today. Although I will not talk about that briefly. Because we all been get clear. We then get 6 hours discussions in a state lodge. Say even in ADC, retired Colonel Paul KOROMA. He put pistol for him. He said, hey, not give this man this power. If you give this man this power, the people of Sierra Leone, they go suffer. Then one thing, I don't want to blame Umfa Aliu. No. Umfa Ali actually not be one for do that. But because of the even way they call Ernest Beckham, I say, he said this thing, the way I see him, it's not SAMURA come on. We know. Now APC win. He say no. He say because of this for a regime change, better do this kind of stuff. You understand? And that's one for make I will clear to one. That's also clear. Former President Ernest KOROMA. During the time, I get a call from on the 15th of April 2018. Now, he host na seminar after we don't hand over power on the 4th of April 2018 to retire to MATHEW. So he get for call me. I go na host. With one retired brigadier general, and away I go with L in name for now. You understand? With three. Now he go for give me a word of courage. For sympathize with me and extends the thanks and appreciation for the role I play for campaign for Dr. SAMURA KAMARA on social media. Now they make him clear. He say, actually, he say, officer, he say, OT belongs to me. He say, because of the international community pressure. He say, that give the reason where I decide to hand over the power. So now they see what they run me high. Be another pull money. He give me, who say he give me myself? Now that take him, the retired brigadier general, I get the money for all because me they cry. Now they say, it's not the international community. You say, yes, indeed, SAMURA KAMARA, you win, APC win. You say, but for make we go avoid, for make war no go call, problem no go call, for make innocent lives no go call. You understand? So, let me get this thing first clear. A former president Ernest KOROMA at that time, as a sitting president, he gets the police, he gets the army, he gets all the security apparatus by then. You understand? Even withstand. We might be not so in winning. Even withstand that. He say, no, this power, because of the international community pressure, for make problem not within the country, not be hand over this power. So in that vein, who is the coward? Who is the coward? My fellow Sierra Leoneans. I want to make one judge between the line. You understand? Easy. Because this thing is not secret anymore, because I don't see a lot of things, most especially for President Ernest KOROMA in ministers them. We be work with both in cabinet and in full cabinet ministers and in deputy minister. Anyone who wanna ask, say they talk, they say Dr. SAMURA KAMARA a coward. You understand? They know they refer to Ernest KOROMA we been get all the security apparatus at that time, 2018. With all that, because of cowardness or selfish, or because of you don't make plans already. He say, no, this thing, you know what? Let me for hand over this power because of international pressure. So when I just imagine. So when are the coward? As a sitting president at that time, he gets all the security apparatus. He said, you know what? Because of this cowardness, not to make it take hand over power to MATHEW. Then at 2018 for so. You understand? So with all that 2018, with all what thing happened, they remove members of parliament forcefully 10 and as KOROMA not talk. Then kill people them right inside even na your hometown, na Makenito, then Tombo, then put them roll maximum prison where I will confirm that with authority for say the inmates them or the prisoners them. We then kill na Panama road maximum prison. I swear my God, they are over 100. Wait, up to this date, they don't get no justice. August 10, with all what thing happen, and as KOROMA not talk. Thing. You understand? You know what thing. So what thing? I want for myself make I will think beyond the line. So it means na a seal deal done. So 2018, now what would they refer to as a coward? We get all the security apparatus at that time at in your possession as a sitting president. So I want for making I go read beyond the line. For making I go understand, no, we do who done this coward? Who is the coward? Where even all in team where we work with 2018, most especially in ministers them, why they make so specific to. When I ask any of the former ministers them and the deputy ministers them, what they go refer to? Hey, what's SAMURA KAMARA in problem? They go tell us say Dr. SAMURA KAMARA a coward. Make una just see you. Now coming back to 2023. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, most especially una the suffering masses and the grassroots, we stand firm for this fight of electoral justice. Now, una they make this thing too clear because too much of them secrecy that's where they keep them, now they cause problem per we. So I do open the game because for make this thing what does make for make una get this a clear scenario. And it's by KOROMA with Dr. SAMURA Kamara, una the coward. Now that's at the time for open to una sooner, right? Coming to 2023 elections, right? This same ERNEST by KOROMA, you understand? A advice what he give. You understand? Me, not to tell me that directly, but if I quote the chairman for Kabbalah, when SS Mara, because mind you, he's not a captain. He never reached that kind of rank. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, former lieutenant SS Mara, right? Where now he also doubles as the chairman for Kabbalah district, right? ERNEST by KOROMA in advice we engage. He said the APC for set up a talent center. You understand? A team we go make sure that then go able to forget the results of the other forms there as quick as possible, and are then forced for do the announcements to the general populace. That's not very good initiative you give. He said, and then by then now, if anything for go by, you understand? So if the APC they don't know their position, say now this and stand, they don't tell the populace like what's in Ghana they be this. They do announcements now this now we position, and this as far as body only body we gets the powers for those kind of announcements now ECSL. And yes, fellow Sierra Leoneans, and indeed, as far as I know, Dr. SAMURA Kamara, he go with that. Now that make them set a talent center where it's a content say you know get no way say pass number Kenny now they go make him in base for making sure that he will forget that all the other forms them. Where Dr. SAMURA Kamara give 400,000 United States dollars to this Dr. Richard Conte. You understand? For making sure that to voting as per plan, make them go able forget the other forms there as quick as possible. My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, una guess what? Richard Conte able for do bogero. Absolutely. Una ask them. Able for do bogero about it. With all that, Dr. SAMURA Kamara, he go the extra mile. The extra mile with the team for ensure that to the plan what they set for making them able for execution. Dr. Richard Conte, then by Mahmoud them, they're not able for work towards that. So when I get for all them, Dr. Richard Conte, then by Mahmoud and the cohort, when they be give them money, how they be utilize them. If they're able to forget people for pay the party agent them on that time, if they do to voting them plan, we need for ask them. Nothing they not do absolutely. Understand? But with all that, Dr. SAMURA Kamara so focused and meticulous that most especially for the presidential other forms, he go the extra mind. He able gather, we make delegates. You understand? We able forget them. When the party be for go take in position for tell the general populace say, now this that they stand as per plan. You understand? Then, what thing be happen? Terikuko Mikael Masari, now in their call for counter. For counter to OT them plan. So now make una the see. Say, Terikuko because of this plan, whose plan Odem don't do, but Terikuko in a sneeze, but maybe I don't know ERNEST KOROMA he aware or not, he left between them two and God with the upstairs. Right? So ERNEST KOROMA and when the party for go sit down for make them position, now the tender the Terikuko and Mikael Masari then call we Metron Mawa go lost in life for them go be fire. So I want to make and get this thing here so clear, right? So now, this same bottleneck, as far as I know, out of intelligence, where I don't get that so far, and I say this with authority as a policy statement and is on unrebuttable statements we are the talk now. So the most challenging issues between ERNEST KOROMA, Dr. SAMURA Kamara, ERNEST KOROMA, they still a push Dr. SAMURA Kamara for making sure that say he call the people in a form of protest. You understand? Where Dr. SAMURA Kamara not get weapon, he not get police, he not get soldier, he not get anything absolutely. You know? And looking at the entire national executive, they know they would demand. How that man they single-handedly say for making will just call people out. So that's why Dr. SAMURA Kamara say, no, he not get police, he not get soldier, he not get anything. He don't see the way how they don't kill people them. And he not go make for making people them go lost their life. But he not go call people them out. Where already Michael Umasari they said they could them. Them CDR Tunis them. You understand? They all them be don't sell out. So how that man is single-handedly they call now we come on the streets. You know? It's about either use another means for ensure that say the vote for 2024, 2023 multi-tier election, most especially for the presidential, for making able for retrieve and back for the people of Sierra Leone, their mandates. So that was the time. ERNEST by KOROMA, with his selfishness, right? Where in at that time he gets all the security apparatus under impoverished or under in command. He's not able to resist. He's not able to be resisted. For say, you know what, this man not even and his power. He's able for drum. Then the man will not get nothing. No, this and that, nothing. You don't see they don't kill people them. And expect KOROMA not talk, you don't take no action. Then now it is time for push them. Say for call people them out. For make them go kill them. You understand? Or maybe now during that process, Dr. SAMURA Kamara for even lost in life. We all don't see the all West Africa or Africa as a whole. All the demonstration, protest, will not one day see inside presidential candidate take a lead. No. Now he make them give Dr. SAMURA Kamara a very young man. When at Terikoko, what did Terikoko do as a young man? Nothing else. He not do absolutely. So my fellow Sierra nobody know fool now. Now this now the bottleneck between former President ERNEST with Dr. SAMURA Kamara. Who said then get them bottleneck because he wants ERNEST and let people then die. The more people then die, now the more than they see him, then he looks SAMURA Kamara like that with that kind of things. And he must say, no, I cannot do that. Right? And they use the other method of which he used, and now in delicate today, so they can give we good picking so without a loss of life. The one day we don't go to August 10, we don't kill them for them road, fine. But he not go gain power until bloodshed. No, and I stand with him on that vein. You know. So now, what did ERNEST do next? He said, well, you know what? This man, I don't tell a call people them out, you know, agree for drum. So he called. That are lucky, Michael Umasari, we not even campaign with Dr. SAMURA Kamara. He said, hey, what is this man, a coward? Now we move on. Now move on for 2020. ERNEST he instructed that. Yes, for somebody move on. Because OTE want Dr. SAMURA Kamara for calling people them out, but they go kill the people them. Then during the time when they in power, they all in charge of the military, the police, and all other security apparatus. You know, say for me they resisted. We're gonna see how this guy wicked, how this guy selfish. You know? And then like today, the tripartite way from the like today. Then they jubilate on so. Where the man as a diplomat, as a technocrat, they use in wisdom for let go win this fight, of which I'm 100%. Of which I'm 100% sure of that. Because Dr. SAMURA Kamara will win this fight without any bloodshed. That one I strongly believe in that. So my fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, especially one of the grassroots, one of the women them, remember them, and the suffering masses. I want to make una go know now. Dr. SAMURA Kamara with ERNEST by KOROMA, na Uda coward. Uda actually gets the people in interest, Uda get the people at heart. So una be the judge. Right? Una be the judge. Yeah. So also the second message where I say this na just a short one for make I go talk to una the grassroots and the suffering masses. For make una know this thing abundantly clear, say the fight where Dr. SAMURA Kamara decided on. They say in they use the pen and the paper for achieved or for succeed with regards to the vote who have come up for 24 June 2023. On that day, Ingo must make sure that he regain them without bloodshed. And they did. Now it's just a matter of time. I'm not going to tell you now the exact dates, but I go want to rest assured now. See, this fight with this God with the upstairs, with Dr. SAMURA KAMARA, and we the grassroots and the suffering masses, mostly mama them and sisters them, who they stand tall behind them. That fight is gonna be a win-win situation for we. I want to make get that clear. You know, and the fight what to make up to this time, it look difficult for yourself because of una don't see from ERNEST by KOROMA now. Utin cabal because thing what them Mikael Masariro them tell the them now bobo them all. Some of the majority of the district chairman, you know, then get them. Talk less of the regional the regional chairman them back. Now get them. So now influence for make their then get such kind of position. So you go see say the loyalty is not a team way possible for think about self. They don't change about that because they think say this man I make I get this position. Make una see. But I believe say now the awareness, una the grassroots, una need forget this kind of awareness. For say short kind of politicians, most especially this current national executive headed by Mikael Masari Jallo, the most reckless ever, where they always they reiterate chairman with empty skull. They like today the way we have this part today. I go want to make una go get that kind of awareness. Say, may they know see the grassroots of the party and the grassroots now then get to the APC, now then form all the organs in there. Where they even for occupy such kind of position. So I go want for future elections, mostly for the lower level elections, for make una go try for the think and play una mindset now. Most of them people also they occupy such kind of position. Make ever, una not even consider it at any level. When una find yourself for any sort of position, most especially even the members of parliament, una all don't see the sellouts. What they do, they are party to it because they will for the people them. Now then be the worst case of now then be the worst betrayers them to the grassroots and the suffering masses and we mama them. You know. But me just they give them a word of courage, a message of hope for say who say we all, now we just continue for all day. We all some of us will get to pain. But one thing we believe in Dr. SAMURA KAMARA, not to lie, man. I think this for free. And a man will get the people of heart. And it's not this for free. You know, and looking at the support, they're looking at the way how the party did. They're not able to afford their head absolutely. Because the grassroots, now we get the party, now we're in the majority. And the woman them, when they don't tie their oja, they will need for time with belt and still for continue for stand behind Dr. SAMURA KAMARA. Yes, I really brother they say Cashbox you don't think about third party. No, the third party only and then guys just so they all they get for vacate to get for kick them out. And with this stance, so don't take with the grassroots and the suffering masses and the woman them. I swear my God. Now we go agree. But as far as I know, this stance we don't take so this position we don't take so with the grassroots and the suffering masses and the woman them. You believe it or you leave it. This now stands over the continue for any elections now we will get. This team will don't build up for a change. We are not going to form any political party for saying a third party. No. Now then the bad one them, the bad politician, the archaic, who then gets them brings them, who they almost they don't wash down. Now then with the weed out. And we start that from the lower level elections at the grass at that kind of level. Now from there we pick on that. So I don't want to make we do any mistakes. Now we did in the majority. So we need to make that kind of stance. I so appreciate you with regardless for the 1 month why they off because of the death. Why they try for moon me lovely daughter. But I really appreciate now for una stance them. We want to they go on the air, I they listen to una, I they feel courage. And especially now, brothers, and I wouldn't take a tour. They go right round for go and sensitize the people and for electoral justice. Let God see una through. Let God protect una. I really appreciate una for that. The venture are actually in a risk. But you see, that stance what una take. My fellow grassroots and suffering masses, una love we continue with that. By the grace of God, after my daughter in 40 days on the 12th of March 2025, after that, I did kind of full on social media. So until what I been do before, why been slow down this time around? It would just stand like 2018 when I been in a full fledged, right? Nothing not get for hide. I don't get any secrecy for rubbish, for nincompoop politician. No. I don't get no space for them anymore. So I thank you now to have a blessed day. I really appreciate you now so much. The way you now join me together in various diverse contributions. We mostly the brothers and sisters now diasporas them wouldn't do. I really commend you for that. I really appreciate you now so much. By and large, notwithstanding, when I continue for listening to be colleagues on social media, most especially 5-star General Master Salon, the voice of the witness, the Uri APC, the Malika, Chiabo, when I continue for follow them, when I know back brothers and back in the diaspora, with the hero, the civil society activists, when I know nonsense man, Mohammed Wari say, then they really try out there, the Andrew of Sweden. Forget a lot of people and do at the big, like not all this audio too long. So when I continue for follow them, what they stands for una for the grassroots. Not to easy task, actually easy. But when it stands for the truth, God go must protect you and God go must able for see you through. Now that's me believe on, now that's me rely on. I don't believe for go to that Juju Monday or to that Mercy Monday. No. I just believe when it stands for the truth, you believe it or not, God go must see you through and protect you. So once more again, now we just stand to the roots where we stand behind Dr. SAMURA KAMARA. One day, the DJ go must come. And not go see for make the international community on beyond reasonable doubts. They don't prove them beyond reasonable doubt see Madabio not to win absolutely. So let we see. Better just left this thing so like that. And me support strongly for make Dr. SAMURA KAMARA to the stance we take let for see for any loss of life. But what in a war? We all be see for we not be know the senseless 11 years war. We will be fighter with all we brothers, we kaki brothers, we team say for they overthrow. For me then go put the war under control. They're not able. In fact, say now the worst case of scenario, it better self make NPRC for become. But all that I get me time while they brief una to details what will be happen actually do the senseless 11 years war. The people that already participated fully for make we will forget everlasting peace now borderland called Babasalo. Once more again, yeah, I thank you now. Have a blessed Sunday. This I'm the humble servant, retired Captain Milton.